This weekend, the country is honoring and recognizing our veterans, and tonight we're honoring active service members from our area.
And WLWT News 5 Stephen Albritton, our morning anchor, traveled down to Norfolk, Virginia to speak with the sailors ready to defend America.
Naval Station Norfolk is one of the largest military facilities in the world. Now, going back into service after its refueling and complex overhaul is the USS George Washington. She's set to return to the Pacific Fleet with her crew in the coming months. Now, on this ship is an Ohio doctor that makes sure the crew stays on their feet and ready for action.
Heads up on the line. I got 113 rolling out. Heads up.
My hometown has about 14,000 people. This ship has about a third of my hometown's population, so it's a pretty big group of people.
The USS George Washington, a floating city with more than 3,000 sailors on board. From the flight deck,
So we do have the ICU. We have the ability to do drips and provide critical care.
to Bay Medical. It's a team like no other.
You know, trying to not get lost on a ship that's this large, dealing with all the just the social dynamics of such a large ship's crew it's been a challenging experience.
Hailing from Chillicothe, Ohio, Lieutenant Corbett Hall,
Other than 14 Charlie,
the first to earn an advanced degree in his family and join the military, now a doctor, caring for those who protect us.
to make sure we could take care of them and get them back to doing the thing that they signed up to do. I think that's a good why for me.
Right now, conflict in the Middle East hits home even more so for Lieutenant Hall.
For Navy medicine, it's a pretty small group of people. I know the family physician aboard a couple of the carriers in the Middle East right now.
Hall says knowing and training alongside those who've been sent into harm's way is tough, but hammers home why these sailors on board do what they do.
It makes it very real and quite serious, and that I think gives us some more impulse to train the way we fight. Make sure that in a year or so that might be us over there.
Far from home, but protecting his home. Lieutenant Hall draws on another small-town Ohio kid chasing dreams they achieved.
Joe Burrow from Athens can go and be in the NFL. That's awesome, and I can go and join the military and be a Navy doc, which is the dream that I had.
I asked Lieutenant Hall about his future with the Navy, and he said that all options are on the table, maybe even opening his own practice down the road, courtesy of his training in the Navy. Stephen Albritton, WLWT News 5.
Great.